6 to 9. You're about to have a really good time, and it's sure to make you smile. On the bus, in the car, on the AirPods without wires. Rank it up on the worksite, it's the Bad and Liam podcast. Bad and Liam podcast.
G'day there, podcaster.
Yeah, fun episode today. We're talking short job stints. I liked that guy from Hungry Jack's. He was one of my favourite callers. Although he didn't win the Friday Meat Train for Best Caller of the Week. You'll hear who gets that at the end.
He could have.
To be fair, like I think you're at a bit of a disadvantage on Friday because we've kind of made our minds up by then normally.
We have in the past done it before, though, where someone's been so good we've given it to them on the Friday. But the problem with that is someone, like Producer Bell's already called someone and told them that they've won.
Yeah.
Then she has to call them and say, actually, there was someone better now, so you don't win it.
It's like a bit of a weird thing.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Well, anyway, enjoy. Shortest job stints, 13, 24, 10. How long did you last? Because Liz Truss, the UK Prime Minister, well, she is no longer. She has quit after just 44 days.
I have spoken to His Majesty the King to notify him that I am resigning as leader of the Conservative Party.
You've got to ask yourself, is she the scapegoat for all this Queen Elizabeth stuff? Are they trying to blame it on her? I mean,
the Queen's death.
Yeah, I mean, surely they can't. Like, what possible reason could you have that you've done so bad in that space of time? I mean,
There was some tax stuff.
yeah, I know, but just give her a shot,
They gave her a shot, 44 days.
Yeah, but a bit of a longer shot than that. We've had twits running the country for a lot longer than that, haven't we?
Yeah.
Who didn't probably deserve as many chances. But look, the weird one for us over here, and I don't know how this has happened, but one of the favourites to take over is her predecessor, Boris Johnson.
Talk Zilumab. Forgive me.
Mega Man.
Look, have you seen that? You've got to look this up if you don't know what we're talking about there. He's in the middle of a speech and he loses his page and he's like, it's so quiet for ages. He's like, forgive me. Forgive me. Forgive me. And it goes on, honestly, it goes on for like 3 minutes. Like, you have to see it to believe it.
Shortest job stints. Give us a buzz, 13, 24, 10.
Vinod joins us now from Hillcrest. Shortest job stint. How long did you last?
I lasted for 10 days. I used to work for Hungry Jack's, and every time I was making a burger, I felt hungry. I couldn't stand that, so I had to leave the job.
So did you ever actually eat a burger whilst on the job, or you just knew that you couldn't control yourself?
I couldn't control, so I had to take a break, and my manager didn't like me taking extra break, so I had to quit.
That's
The
so
burgers
funny.
that are so yummy.
Oh, the flame-grilled Whoppers. You're just looking at those patties all day going, I'm going to need a double ultimate Whopper to start my day here. That's so funny, man. Jodie joins us now from Kapunda. How long did you last at your job?
Hi, Ben and Liam. 6 hours Brussels sprout picking.
Brussels sprout picking,
Obviously it's a job, but I didn't realise. Is that here in South Australia?
Yes, it was, yes.
I reckon I'd be pretty done after 6 hours of picking sprouts as well.
We were stoked.
Do you like Brussels sprouts?
I love Brussels sprouts, but not picking them.
Yeah.
Oh, in my head, it's like the worst vegetable as well. Like, it's not. I don't think Brussels sprouts are bringing joy to most people. You know what I mean? When dentists, people say they're sad because they're going to hurt people all the time. Like, if you're picking strawberries, fun. Everyone loves strawberries, but Brussels sprouts, you're making kids sad.
I know full well that everyone on the team, except for you, likes Brussels sprouts. So you're definitely the odd one out here.
Andy, do you like Brussels sprouts? You don't have to come onto the mic for that one, really.
No.
You don't? Oh, come on.
Ben's been made out to be the liar here.
I'm the fool.
The Brussels sprout liar. Sonia in Clemzig. What about yourself? Shortest job stints. How long did you last?
I lasted about 3 hours in a cafe in Gawler when I was about 18.
Oh, no. What happened? Something particular, or?
Well, no, I figured if I can make a toasted sandwich at home, I can work in a cafe. How hard can it be?
Yeah.
Apparently it was hard.
Yeah, a few people giving you a bit of a spray for not getting their order right and that sort of thing. Couldn't handle the heat.
3 hours, not too long. Maddie in Seacliff, how long did you last? Shortest job stints?
5 minutes, Ben and Liam, 5.
What happened?
5 minutes.
I moved all the way to Sydney, rocked up, realised it was way too professional for me. I'm not as professional. I am, but I'm not. I'm a medium. I'm a psychic medium. Rocked up into a property management firm kind of thing. and then just went, nah, this is not me. Sorry, guys, gotta go.
Yeah, right. And so when did you work that out? When you were sort of like unpacking your crystals and putting them on the desk?
Oh, what a stereotype. No, but yes and no. I rocked up and I was just seeing serious, and just went, nah, I can't, I'm sorry.
Maddie, are you a psychic medium who thought that she would dabble in that industry, or did you get into that industry that you're in now after you left that job?
Yeah, so I'm a psychic medium, but I just do that kind of like, I mean, it's hard to explain. I don't really do it as a job. It's just kind of something that I like.
Right.
And people just go, hey, can we have your help? And I'm like, cool. But I just wanted to be, I just wanted to try it out. I just wanted to try out what it was like to be like, you know, like a big, like, I don't know, an EA to someone special.
Big smoke. Yeah. So, and did you say it was like real estate or was it property?
It was real estate. It was property, like it was a property developer, like manager.
'Cause that's good, Maddie. You know, if you're a psychic medium and you're also in property and you're saying, I know this house looks bad, but this area, I am, this is actually crosses over my roles. This is going to go gangbusters in about 10 years. If you buy land here, you're set.
Yeah, seems like there's a lot of crime around here. No, I'm telling you. In the future.
It's going to be real gentrified, I reckon. Yeah, lots of little cafes around, a few nice schools. Yeah, you'll be right, I reckon.
Ready to put your pool floaties to work? Well, start planning the ultimate summer getaway with whatif.com.
Find hotels and holiday rentals plus family-friendly resorts. Just jump on the What If app.
What If? It's Aussie for travel.
It's 6:10. Hallelujah, it's 6:10.
Quiz. No, I think we got to chill out on the Friday stuff. Hey, Amanda in Edinburgh, I've heard that you've never even heard the 610 quiz before. Do you usually listen to Nova?
I do listen to Nova, but I'm usually in a daze on the way to driving to work.
Yeah, I get ya. Well, look, you don't really want to be in a dazed state when you've got 5 questions coming fast at you, but let's kick into it anyway. Just for getting your voice on air, you're already in the draw for $10,000. Liz Truss.
I hope they're easy questions, that's all I can say.
Yeah, I mean...
Easy-ish.
Yeah, they're easy-ish. Liz Truss has resigned as UK Prime Minister, the shortest reigning in the history of Britain, after just 45 days. What is the capital of the United Kingdom?
England?
Oh, well, yeah, the capital of England.
United States?
No, no. Nah.
Oh, my God.
Isabella.
She just hung up.
From Findon. That was. We said they weren't hard questions.
That's going to be up there.
Yeah, that's one for the history books. Yeah, Isabella, the capital of England. It's not the United States.
It's got to be London.
It's London. You got it.
It's got to be.
Well, it's got to be London. A new restaurant is opening inside the Sydney Harbour Bridge. What is the name of any other famous bridge?
London Bridge.
Hey, you've got London in your head. London Bridge works. Billy Ray Cyrus has announced he's engaged to someone half his age, just months after his divorce. Who is his famous daughter?
Miley Cyrus.
It's too easy for you. It's too easy, Isabella. 2 questions left. New laws.
This is a good one, actually. This is a bit of a maths question.
How do you go with your maths?
Not too bad. I passed it well.
All right, nice. Okay.
Nice.
Well, new laws will allow shops to open at 9 a.m. Sundays. If you were working a job for $16 an hour and on Sundays you got time and a half, how much would you be earning an hour for your Sunday shift?
$24.
Oh, she's got it.
Nice,
Very
Isabella.
Well done. It felt like a real... If James
Stress
works
on
a
that one.
shift and has 2 apples and brings them across the county...
Well, it's pretty easy. You just take the $16, you halve it, and you add it to the original price.
Never been given time and a half. So
I obviously
wouldn't
jumped
know.
past year 12.
Yeah.
Well, hey, no, you did. I wouldn't have got that, I must admit. Last question. It's Friday, obviously. Taylor Swift's new album is out this afternoon. Can you finish these lyrics?
You belong with me. You belong with
Just as good as the real thing, Isabella. Thank you. What a way to kick off Friday. Well, now you get to pick the next song we play. I've been trying to get mine across the line for like a whole week. Did you play SingStar when you were younger?
No, I didn't. No,
Oh, okay.
unfortunately.
Yeah, okay. Well, can you pick my song, please? This is my...
I actually haven't heard that song before,
It's
but
so
to me,
good.
it actually sounds like a pretty
Nah,
sweet
I'm
song.
telling
Isabella.
you, Isabella, I'm telling you, Ben, I'm telling you. If you listen to the full thing, The Darkness, it's a ripper.
So I actually kind of want you to pick that song too. Having said that, I'm never going to lie down and just die, okay? Because I have picked a song that I think is even better than what Liam's chosen this morning.
Weezer.
It's a bit more chilled out.
It's a bit more chilled, but I reckon we need to kick the Friday into gear. But you know what? The choice is yours, Isabella. Would you like to hear my song or Ben's song?
I think I'm going to go with Liam's song, purely because Ben hasn't heard it before.
Yeah, all right. I like it, Isabella.
Nice. Normally doesn't work when we badger the witness, but thank you. Finally, you're going along with it.
I'm kind of glad now that's taken this long to get it because it means we get it now
Mate,
on a Friday.
You're going to be a Darkness guy after you hear this. Isabella, you'll be in the same boat. Thanks for joining us this morning.
Amazing. Thank you so much, guys.
You're on Nova.
Ben and Liam, dopamine for your ears.
Details of a steamy night with an A-list celebrity have been revealed. Are you familiar with the celebrity gossip page Dumois, Ben?
Heard about it, don't follow it, but I know they post some pretty saucy stuff.
Yeah, so people sort of basically anonymously send in their salacious celebrity stories. They all get reposted.
They never say the names, though, do they?
They don't really say the name of the person, but some people just try and work it out in the comments. I think that's half the fun of it. They're not really naming and shaming. But someone wrote in and said they hooked up with a certain A-list hottie a few months ago. It goes on to say, I just can't keep the story to myself. He was the perfect gentleman and the sex was fire. But afterwards, he made me watch the film Kangaroo Jack. Do you remember the 03 film Kangaroo Jack?
The story of two best friends who travel to the ends of the earth to catch the world's most unlikely thief, Kangaroo Jack.
Nice. I said a hip hop. The hippie to the hip hop.
I never watched Kangaroo Jack.
Yeah, the CGI kangaroo jumping around the Nullarbor on a hoodie.
Is the kangaroo in that film the one that stole?
Yeah. So what happened is there's these Americans and they're out there for some reason. They've got lots of money in their jacket. I think they're doing a drug deal or something.
Yeah.
They're working for the CIA. And then the kangaroo steals the hoodie with the money in it and they got to chase him around the desert.
Can the kangaroo talk?
Yeah. That was him going a hip, a hop, a hippity hop. Bit of background on Jack. It got a whopping 8% on Rotten Tomatoes. Hang on. It did win awards though. I mean, it was not quite an Oscar. It was a Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Award for favourite fart in a movie. So it did. I'm pretty sure 40 minutes in from memory, there's a pretty good fart in it. The gossip continued. He was like super invested in the movie and shushed me whenever I tried to talk.
I love that.
It makes me think, I'm like, is it Hugh Jackman? Is it like someone Australian? Who loves Kangaroo Jack?
I was thinking Pete Davidson.
All right, yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, because like surely no Australian could actually enjoy Kangaroo Jack.
Oh,
Is that
so
what
are
you're trying to
you
say?
saying Australian because it's Kangaroo Jack? Are you saying Australian because that Dumois is Australians?
No. It's they're all celebrities from around the world. But I'm
Yeah, see,
saying,
I reckon it'd be more an Australian. I reckon it'd be an American who loves the
likes-
Australian twang.
yeah, likes a hip, a hop, a hippity, a hip.
Hip hop.
He's like, wait, there's a great fart coming up. Okay, it actually won a Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Award back in 2003. Why don't we do this morning? What did they insist on doing after the session? Classically, in the movies, you might light up a cigarette.
Yeah.
Maybe in real life, after getting hot and heavy, you like watching Kangaroo Jack. I don't know.
Let's find out on 13 24 10. Him in Riddlington, what did they insist on doing?
I dated a guy who was very, very religious, and as soon as the session was over, he insisted on getting straight in the shower to what I assume would be wash off the guilt.
Oh,
right.
my God.
I thought he was going to say, like, he sat down and did grace or something after, or prayed for forgiveness or something.
Immediately, jump out of the bed into the shower.
And I imagine in your situation, that makes you feel a bit like, oh, come on.
Yeah. Makes
You know
you feel
what I
a
mean?
bit like
Makes you feel a bit
Satan,
dirty.
satanic.
Yeah.
Yeah, no good. Krista in Mount Barker, what do they insist on doing straight after the session?
He made me give him a score out of 10.
Righto. Much like an Olympic diver, did he have a little card and two other people with the texters? And he went in the
No, but maybe I should keep some in my handbag.
So what? So it happened, and then you both are laying there on your back, and he goes, out of 10?
Basically, yeah, and I just laid there awkwardly, and of course I said he was fired, but then I was just like, oh, get the hell out of here.
Yeah, so you said 10, but you know...
No, she said 5.
Oh, 5? Yeah, right. Oh, mid-rung. Oh, ouch, that hurts. It's time for this.
It's a debate, a big debate. Who will win medal?
We go head-to-head every week, and there's been a big announcement this morning. Lewis Capaldi is going to be doing a Nova's Red Room.
I love Lewis Capaldi. I also find him very funny.
Someone called me Lewis Calamari. Capaldi doesn't even sound like calamari.
That's why this morning's topic is the Scottish accent is the best in the world. I'm a firm believer that it is.
I just think it's the grossest of all the accents.
Are you for real? It's the I love it.
What about French, Spanish?
Nah, when a Scottish person talks, you listen. Like, I think it's... Yeah, I don't know. It's also funny. Like, I feel like...
It's funny.
Some of the funniest people are Scottish, I think.
It's very abrasive. It's
Yeah,
very abrasive
I like
accent.
that, though. I like that. Anyway, look, we're both going to have 30 seconds to argue our point. It's up to you to decide who wins the debate. 0400 919 919 is where you can text in. Ben, if you're ready to go, your time starts now.
I don't know, what's worse, that sound they make called talking or their national dish, haggis, #vom? Ask yourself, what have the Scots ever given the world besides Alan Cumming, golf and castles? Nothing. It's no wonder the Loch Ness Monster's hiding. It's hiding from all those horrible Scottish voices. The Queen lived 96 strong years, and then she stays there for a few weeks and she sadly passes away. Coincidence? I think not. Ask yourself, why are Scottish characters always bad people? Shrek, Groundskeeper Willie, fat bastard? The Scots are responsible for two of the worst sounds in the universe. That accent and this.
Oh, now I won't stand for that. Having a crack at the wee buggies. That's a beautiful sound. People have it at funerals and things.
Oh.
No.
Not a nice sound.
Also, I'm just going to say I say Shrek and fat bastard in my debate. Also, I thought Alan Cumming was a pretty weird pull of all the people you could think of from Scotland.
Yeah, if you Google famous people from Scotland, so he's up there.
Yeah, well, I would have thought like Sean Connery or something like that before.
Yeah, well,
before the guy who was in Spy Kids 3.
I don't want to give you a comedy lesson, Liam, but it's usually funnier if you get the person who's less famous.
Oh yeah, okay. I see where you're at now. Back to comedy school for me, I suppose.
All right, Liam, 30 seconds on the clock.
The Scottish accent really is the best in the world.
Even how they say that, world. I love that. They really hit the R, like so much harder than the rest of us. We've all grown up laughing at the accent. Shrek, Fat Bastard, and other characters not voiced by Mike Myers. People like Billy Connolly, walking around with his hair and his beard. They say the French accent is sexy, but tell me what you'd prefer.
Comme allez-vous s'il vous plaît, s'appelant pour moi, mademoiselle, tonight you look, how do I say, beautiful, or, oh, hey, you bonny wee lassie, you're looking like a right dirty cow. Oh, do you find me sexy? Oh...
All right, you get to decide who's won the big debate. Was it Liam saying the Scottish accent is sexy? Was it me saying that it's not? 13 24 10 is our number.
Producer Belle is rapidly tallying the votes. Do we have a winner?
Surprising result today. An absolute landslide.
Landslide.
The winner is Liam.
Yes!
That was a debate, a big debate. We now have the winner.
All right, you wee jobby, square go like.
Ben and Liam. Dopamine for your ears.
Second chance, second chance, second chance.
Second chance talk back on your radio.
Yep, second chance talk back. Whenever we do some talk back on the radio and it goes so well and we love the callers so much, we decide to just do it again.
Yeah, 13 24 10. Give us a buzz if you've got a story for online stalking gone wrong. Yesterday, we had a cringeworthy call from Zoe.
So my current partner, I was stalking his ex-wife, and we were actually friends on Instagram, and I accidentally liked something, and then I noticed she had put up a story and said, "Bitch, be careful, I can see you stalking me."
What?
No.
Bitch, be careful. I can see you're stalking me.
Just publicly called out. There were so many cringy ones. Blake actually joins us now from Woodville. Online stalking gone wrong. What happened, man?
Hey guys. So, yeah, I was stalking an ex that I wasn't following on Instagram. So I basically made a second Instagram account posing as a business. And it was around the time that the Spotify Unwrapped kind of thing was coming out. So
Yeah.
I screenshotted that and posted it as a story, tagging a couple friends. And those friends were friends with this person and just got instantly caught out. So had, many messages just being like, "What are you doing, rah-rah?" So, yeah, that was not a good time. So.
Oh, what?
I mean, to be fair, you kind of took it to the next level, I suppose. Do you remember what business you were sort of posing as so you could stalk your ex?
Posing as a clothing brand. And it was on the EP, which is small. Everyone knows each other. Everyone knows what's happening. So it it wasn't good.
Yeah. Why does this Instagram with 6 followers and one hat, account following me and watching every story I've got?
Thank you very much, Blake. Renee joins us now. Good morning, Renee. Online stalking gone wrong. What happened?
So, guy added me who used to date some of my friends, and he added me on Facebook.
More than one.
Yeah, not at the same time, luckily.
Right.
He added me on Facebook, and his profile picture wasn't him, and his name was just his first name. So I went through to see if I knew him, scrolling through the photos, got to a photo of his face, went, "Oh yeah, I know that person." I accidentally clicked make profile picture, and for over an hour, a photo of his face was my profile picture.
Are you kidding?
That's so weird.
Are you kidding, Renee? You made like a random dude's face your profile picture accidentally for over an hour.
Yes.
That
Did the person realise before you noticed, or did you get away with it?
No, I realised after over an hour.
Yeah, that's cringy.
That's actually hurting my body, hearing that story. Like, that is beyond cringe.
Thanks, Renee. Karen in Seacombe Gardens, good morning. Online stalking gone wrong. What happened? Tell us.
It went very wrong. I was stalking my boyfriend's Instagram, and, you can't just like, you have to love heart a photo. So it was a girl that I'd noticed that he'd loved heart her profile picture that she'd put up, or the picture she put up, which really infuriated me. So I got her body, and I got my face, and I imposed my face over her face.
Yeah.
And then I posted the photo, so it was her body with my face on it.
And you posted that?
I posted it like that. Like, it was really cringeworthy how I did it.
To get back at your boyfriend?
Yeah, on my page.
Yeah. Karen, I'm going to pass this on to Crime Stoppers, I think.
I don't understand.
You like her body so much, how do you like it now? I am her.
This is my head on her body on my profile. Now like it.
I want to wear her skin. Tomorrow morning, if you turn on your radio, you are going to hear your Saturday morning breakfast show. Jodie Oddy spearheads that one. She joins us every Friday. Good morning.
Good morning. How are we?
Yeah,
we're well.
Good.
Do you want to hear a really horrifying story?
Oh, I'd love to.
Oh, my gosh. There is an 11-year-old girl in Melbourne who was just out in the garden, out on a walk, and thought, you know what, I'm just going to pick up this little brown snake, an eastern brown snake.
Oh, my God.
Can you believe that? So she's out and about,
Yeah.
and she's filmed, herself with this little snake just entwined in her. It is one of the most venomous snakes in the world.
I think when they're babies, they're worse because they can't control how much venom they put out, so it'll kill you quicker.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Just seeing that
That's good to
photo,
know.
she's
Yeah, I know.
obviously she's holding it like she thinks it's really cool.
It looked like a
And
big
was
earthworm or
yeah,
something.
like, check this out.
Mum, look what I got.
Oh God,
If that nicked her, she would be dead for sure.
100%.
Like I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I think the baby brown's like the last one you want to see, and that's I think I'm not a bush kid, but I know enough to stay away from that particular one. It's just like when you see the redback, you're like, ooh, no good.
Eastern brown snakes are a nervous snake. This is a quote from the article, and are responsible for the most deaths caused by snake bites in Australia.
Going off on TikTok though, so she's probably thinking, if this bites me, I
Yeah.
will die.
Yeah.
However, everyone in year 7 is going to think I'm so cool
I've gone
because
viral.
Yeah, I've gone viral on TikTok.
It's just crazy, though, that kid having absolutely no idea how much danger they are in.
I had a near-death experience with my eldest
Yeah.
once. We were on a beach down on the Fleurieu Peninsula at Goolwa, and it's one of those beaches where you can drive your four-wheel drive on a beach. Like, who thought that was a good idea?
No, always just getting bogged.
Do you know what we should combine? Beachgoers and like massive four-wheel drives.
Yeah. Hey, let's bury in to someone up to their neck in the sand and leave them. That'd be funny. Oh no, there's a Hilux.
And this all unfolded in, I swear to God, like it was like slow motion. My then 7-year-old ran towards the ocean and I'm watching it. So she literally ran off of me as a four-wheel drive was coming, and I swear to God it was doing 100 k's an hour on the beach.
For real?
For reals. And so it was like the two were on a collision course, and I have got up and sprinted and just like crash tackled her to the ground. Horrifying. So scary.
So close to danger.
And what? So that was, and then the Hilux sort of, it just sort of
It
zoomed
sort of
past?
veered off, yeah.
Oh, okay. Because in my head that story sounded like it kind of went on top of you, like you just dived, and then it, like in Mission Impossible, and you're like holding your head, and it was like just went past and like skimmed your hair.
That didn't happen, but you do you with my story in your head. That's
Well,
fine.
I tell you what, I had a crazy one. This is going years back, but Grandpa always tells this story. My auntie, she was in the bath with the hairdryer on, just drying her hair
What?
before school one morning.
What?
And he walked in and was like, "Stop!" Like, because obviously you dropped the hairdryer in the bath. That's
Game over.
That's game over. But you know, sometimes kids don't know. I don't know. These
I
things
feel like,
happen.
though, that's a dangerous thing to do. Go, stop, because you might get spooked and drop it. You know what I mean? Like,
How do you handle that?
You have to be cool about
Don't
it.
drop that!
Oh, my God.
You wouldn't do that, would you? No.
All right, well, why don't we do this morning? 13 24 10. Was your kid in grave danger?
It's a morbid topic, but we're going to go with it.
It's morbid, but I do want to hear these stories, I must admit. Roz and Ross Trevor, go for it.
Hey guys, I actually stopped my neighbour's 3-year-old from drinking methylated spirits just as she was about to put the cup to her mouth.
So
That is hectic.
What happened? Why was she about to do that?
Well, basically her dad had run off to grab a phone call, and I was in his man shed with him and his little girl.
Yeah.
And for reasons unknown to me at the time, obviously, for some reason he had some metho in a cup.
Yeah.
And the little girl had picked it up and was just about to put it to her mouth when I got a whiff.
Oh
And I just smacked it out of her hand, and she eventually forgave me for doing that when she actually realised that it could have been a lot worse.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that's so lucky. Goes to show that you gotta, have eyes in the back of your head sometimes as well when you're parenting.
What happens if you drink methylated
Oh,
spirits?
it wouldn't be good.
Don't want to think about it.
You would have to get your stomach purged and you go to the doctors for sure. It wouldn't be a good situation.
Vicky in Henley, was this your kid in grave danger?
Hey, good morning, guys. Yeah, it was a shower or some kind of birthday party. I recall she's about 4 years of age, and I was watching. It was almost like slow motion, and she's gone to wash her hands, in the hot water urns that we use to fill our coffee. And I'm watching, and I'm thinking, what's she doing? And she's gone to put it down, and her hands are literally, and I have screamed so loud, everyone dropped what they were doing. Thank goodness. I think she got a little drop on her foot or something with her shoes, but wow, it was
Whoa, that is
easy as that.
That's
Easy as
a
that.
close call there, Vicky.
That's like if you don't know, they've got the taps where they've got the instant boiling
the
water.
Billy tap.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's wild.
These days they have the safety catches on it, and
Yeah.
we've got one at Channel 10, and I can never work it, and so I have to keep
You need to find an adult around you to
I do.
to work
I have
the
to
tap.
find a grown-up to help me get the boiling water out of the tap. They're like, you have to hold that down, then hold that down.
Yeah,
it's like a-
that's what I thought with the metho spirits. Like, I've got some at home and I can never open it. It's just so
Yeah, it's one of,
You gotta
it's one of- you've got to no, you press down.
squeeze,
you gotta-
push,
no, it's-
squeeze, push, and twist.
Yeah, it's too many actions at once.
Sarah in Strath, good morning. Was your kid in grave danger? What happened?
Well, he was. He was sitting on the top of a tyre swing, probably over 2 metres high, with a little saw, sawing through the rope. And we're kind of looking out the window going, at which point do we let him figure this out? Or at which point do we intervene? He's 17 now, so obviously we intervene. But he probably would have broken a bone or two had he...
Yeah, and also if he landed on the saw,
Yeah, I can't help but think if I was a parent, I would have just let that unfold.
He needs to,
you need to learn.
Yeah.
Actions have consequences.
You're about to learn about gravity.
But I also feel like, why has he got a saw?
Yeah. Oh, well, takes all sorts.
Tracy joins us now in Bedford Park. Good morning, Tracy. Was your kid in grave danger?
Yes, he was. So, like, my son's 32 now, but when he was 7 years old, he was playing on my parents' dairy farm in Maloney, skipping along with his sister, and then he happened to jump onto the pit where they used to shovel all the sloppy cow poo.
Yep.
My daughters then had to run to get my dad to come and fish him out. By the time he got there, he was literally up to his neck.
Oh, my God.
Managed to get him out, and then he's gone over to my mum crying, and my mum's then hosed him down because he went to walk in the house. No, you're not coming in the bloody house like that.
Tracy, coming from another man who's also been thrust into a shit pit.
Yep.
I can assure you that's not a good thing. I've got a story. You know, Jodie, sometimes a story pops into your head and you go, is this appropriate for 7:52? But I think I will tell it.
I once, and I totally forgot about that, I once made you swim in the shit pit.
There's a video of it online. This is back in the Triple J days.
Why did they do that?
It was like Country Week or something, and we had to go live on farms.
Is there a reason?
Wait. You made him swim in a pile of shit.
In a pile of shit, up to his neck, and I can't remember why I did it.
No, but I remember it was like, this is super gross.
Because it's fun.
This is so gross. But when I got out...
I don't tell that part of the story. You swimming in the shit pit is like, that's like funny, people are going to laugh at it. If you tell that bit, the boss will be super mad.
It's pretty bad.
You know what?
I went to hospital after it.
Yeah.
It was like, I better get checked out.
Because it needs closure, what we'll do is today we'll do
the off-air podcast.
We'll do a little bonus bit podcast and we'll pop the story in there for you.
Yeah, that sounds like a plan.
But when you play this next song, you're telling me the story.
We'll tell you off air and we'll put it in an off-air podcast for you.
Hope you're having a pod blast with the podcast.
What's trending?
Trending all over the internet. Twitter.
Instagram.
Welcome to Facebook.
Hey guys, well the biggest news of the day, UK PM Liz Truss has resigned after just...
I have spoken...
Sorry, Bill.
That's fine, now go for it, Ben.
I have spoken to His Majesty the King to notify him that I am resigning as leader of the Conservative Party.
So yeah, you might remember it was only a mere month ago that she was sworn in, and now she has stepped down. But, side note, the other biggest story that has come with this is that an iceberg lettuce, yes, an actual lettuce, in a blonde wig that has been live streamed for the last week, has been crowned the winner of the competition after it outlasted her as PM.
That's brutal.
The competition was run online. Over in the UK, they set up, like I said, a YouTube live stream of the lettuce. It was sitting there. They had a clock running. It outlasted her. It went up 20,000 views when she announced that she was stepping down. They then popped some champagne, played the national anthem, and crowned it with a gold crown.
I wonder what hurts more, the lettuce thing or the fact that this potato is favourite to take the job again?
Togzilumab. Forgive me. Yesterday I went, as we all must, to Peppa Pig World. It has Peppa Pig World is very much my kind of place.
My God.
You get my vote, Boris. Unlike lettuce woman, I thought she handled that Queen stuff pretty well. Imagine that you're PM for 45 days and within that the Queen literally dies.
Do you reckon Liz Truss was watching the lettuce stream going, I'm going to outlast this lettuce?
I'm getting a lot of pressure on me, but I got one more week. I can't let this lettuce beat me.
And she lost. And back home here in SA, shops will now be able to be open from 9 a.m. on Sundays.
Wow. Hopefully we'll get colour TV here next.
Have you heard about that thing called the microwave?
Microwave?
Well, yeah, it's been something that we've all been pushing for a while, so now it has been passed. 9 a.m. Sunday, the shops can be open, plus on Boxing Day, under legislation that was passed yesterday. Now, it does mean, though, that shops will still have to close at 5 p.m. on Sundays and Saturdays.
I'll take what I can get.
Yeah.
11 a.m. is insane.
Absolutely. I mean, when I moved here, I remember I walked down at like 10 a.m. to the local supermarket. I moved from, Sydney and went, the hell?
Well, Sunday's the main day people can do their food shopping, so it's wild it opens at 11.
And finally, in the biggest waste of money, the Bureau of Meteorology, I can't even say it, has backflipped and is rebranded back to the bomb. It lasted only a week. It was Monday that it came out, and they said they don't want to be the bomb. They then spent $220,000 on the rebrand, and now they've backflipped and said, no, you know what? Don't worry about it.
Bomb is such a messy bitch. It just get your shit together, you know what I mean? Like, it's having a full identity crisis. No, don't call me Bomb. I'm Bureau. Just plain Bureau. Actually, no, I'm Bomb again. Call me Bomb. I don't know who I am.
Alrighty, folks, it's time for the Ben and Liam meat tray.
Tell you what, the meat tray is looking good, as it always does. Rissoles, shazliks, chops, patties. You got 12 snags. I mean, have a look at that cabana stick.
Oh, that's the biggest I've ever seen, Liam.
Big pork knuck. You got some of that parsley just to garnish throughout as well. Obviously, we give this to our best caller every week. The way you can win is just by getting involved. 13 24 10. Before we get to the best caller, obviously, we always like to take a minute to just look at the worst caller of the week. Quite often it's from a thing we do called the 610 quiz. People aren't really thinking to the most of their abilities at that time. And we had an absolute shonker this morning. What is the capital of the United Kingdom?
England?
Oh, well, the capital of England.
United States?
No. Oh, my God. Isabella.
She just hung up. Yeah, it wasn't her proudest moment.
Not the United States, that's for sure. Our best caller this week goes back to what we were doing at the start of the week. We were talking near-death experiences, and we had this wild tale from a woman called Lisa.
Went out boating one night about midnight. We're heading back in and the boat's capsized after a freak wave 3.5 kilometres offshore. I had two of my mates swim for 3.5 hours back to shore to get help, and we got picked up at 7 o'clock in the morning. One of them was our lawnmower man who we only met that morning.
So he came over to mow your lawn and then you just invited him out on a boat?
Yep.
Do you still see the lawnmower man who sort of saved your life?
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
How good is that? Lisa has won herself the Friday meat tray. How you doing?
Great, thank you. That's awesome. Thank you so much, guys.
Maybe you can share this meat tray with the lawnmower man.
I reckon he'll be bringing a carton of beers round this afternoon to enjoy Barbie.
Don't you guys get any ideas? We don't want you going out getting lost at sea again. When was the last time you saw your lawnmower man who almost died with you on a boat?
Oh, it's been a couple of months now, so Barbie's definitely overdue.
Have you been back out on the water since the capsizing?
Yeah, a few times.
Yep.
I was hoping to win that 10 grand the other day to buy a bigger boat, but...
Well, you know what? now that you're on air again, that means you go in the draw again. So stay by your phone because you could be winning $10,000 this afternoon.
But one thing is guaranteed. You are about to get a pork knuck fired your way. I've just punched in your coordinates in West Lakes. We're going to shoot it over now.
No worries, that goes.
Oh, it's coming. It's coming.
Oh, I see it.
You see it? All right, on the horizon. You got it?
Bang. Catch of the day, boys. Thank you very much.
No worries at all.
Wonderful. It's almost as good as that time you survived after a horrible boat crash.
Ben and Liam is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au.